Said it started in the harbor with uniforms and polished shoes, a handshake in a backroom office between the crooks and naval blues. Protection traded for compliance, ports kept quiet, shipments clean. You call it wartime strategy, I call it something in between. They built an empire out of leverage, photographs and hotel keys, compromise in satin envelopes, marked confidential overseas. You think the men in marble buildings didn't know what they were buying? Every silent sign in ink is just another way of lying. Who keeps the score? Who locks the evidence behind a national security door? Who signs the pardon before the trial? Who calls it policy while they're counting every file under the enterprise? You don't get to call it justice when power wears a clean disguise. I say it's compromise, yeah. Under the enterprise, you don't get to call it justice when power wears a clean disguise. Under the enterprise, you don't get to wash your hands with someone else's sacrifice. You say it's classified, I say it's compromise, They said he belonged to intelligence, so the charges fell apart. A sweetheart deal in daylight with a bureaucratic heart. You watched the cameras roll, you heard the gavel drop, and every name above him somehow floated to the top. Supplies it. You say it's national defense, I say it's violence dressed up nice. There's a pattern in the silence, there's a rhythm in the hush. From dockyards to the boardrooms, from the desert to the plush, to private war for leverage, a favor bank of sin. You don't have to pull the trigger when you own the evidence spin. If they can blackmail you, they can make you kneel. And if they make you kneel, if they can make you sign, they can shape the deal. Tell me, when did we trade the truth for a file stamp classified? When did we call it safety to let the guilty hide? Under the enterprise, you don't get to call it freedom when fear is the enterprise. fate. Under the Enterprise. Under the Enterprise, you don't get to call it freedom when fear is the Enterprise. Under the Enterprise, every silence is a choice, and every choice implies that we saw it all along. We just closed our eyes.